Pan con lechon means bread with roast pork. Okay, so this wasn't particularly fancy, but all three of us agree this may be one of the best food experiences we've had in Miami so far.
Pack your bags, let's hit the road with Stephen Young. From Paris to Tokyo, tasting flavors like you've never seen. Come along, let the adventure begin, where the foodies win. From street food stalls to Michelin stars, we'll try it all, no matter how far.
There are a lot of places in Miami where you can get yourself a nice Cuban sandwich known as a Kubano, or also known as a medianoche in Cuba. And that's because it's generally considered a midnight snack. It's generally roast pork and ham and pickles and cheese on Cuban bread. And basically it's a classic dish here. And when you're in Miami, you got to get at least one Cuban sandwich, one Cubano. Well, this is called Sandwich, and this place is known by many people to have the best Cuban sandwich in Miami. And as you can see, there's a big long line. A lot of people agree. I'm gonna try it out. We're gonna have ourselves a nice Cuban sandwich, Cubano, medianoche, whatever you call it. It better be good because the line's long. One medianoche, the medianoche, that is ham, roast pork, Swiss cheese, and pickles on sweetbread. And one pan lechon. We have the lechon, which is just roast pork, pickles, sour sauce. It's called mojo sauce. And I don't think there's any cheese in this on Cuban bread. You have maduros?
No, only I have sweet potato fries.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. Let's get one of those. And then a bottle of water.
Table number 7, the last one.
We started off with a basket of fried plantains that comes with,
plantain?
yes, with
It's
two
not
different
potato?
kinds of sauces. These are not potatoes, these are plantains.
Oh,
But they're tostones, so they taste a little like potatoes. Not sweet plantains. These are like green plantains. They're good. This is like a truffle dip, and this is their green goop dip.
tastes better than potato.
Yeah, well, they have the plantain flavor too, but very slight because they're green. We got three different types of sandwiches. The medianoche, that is ham, roast pork, Swiss cheese, and pickles on sweetbread. I'll try the medianoche first. This is the classic. This is where everything else came from.
Okay.
Because people used to wake up in the middle of the night. Medianoche means middle of the night. And so basically they used to wake up and they'd take whatever was in the refrigerator, throw it on bread, put it in the toaster, and eat it. And get the medianoche, the midnight sandwich. This is good. Delicious classic sandwich. Here is the Kubano. That's ham, roast pork, Swiss cheese, and pickles on Cuban bread.
Cuban bread.
Right. This is the same thing as the medianoche, but with Cuban bread. Also good. Of the two, I prefer the medianoche because the bread is sweeter, but it's still, any one of them is great. Pan con lechon means bread with roast pork. That's tasty, that's tangy. It's really tangy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a good sandwich. Okay, so this wasn't particularly fancy, but all three of us agree this may be one of the best food experiences we've had in Miami so far. A Cuban sandwich is something you really got to get when you're here. This is a great place to get it. It is considered one of the best, and we loved all three sandwiches. We also loved the plantains we got there. They're tostones, not maduros, but they were really good, and we would get all of that again. And maybe next time, if we had a little more room, we'd try to get the croquetas too, because those sound really good. And they have milkshakes. They call them batidos. They have banana milkshake. They have whatever kind of milkshake. So it's definitely a worthwhile stop. It's in Little Havana. It's just out of the way if you're in South Beach, which is where we are. I would definitely say it's worth coming. If we ever come back to Miami, we're definitely coming back here and Joe's Stone Crab. And I don't know if we'll come back anyplace else, but definitely these two places are worth coming to Miami for.
So where are you guys going next?
We're talking about going to Versailles Cuban Bakery because they have guava pastries and various Cuban baked goods. So I think we're going to try that. There are many Cuban bakeries here in Little Havana and Miami. Many of them are very good. Versailles is one of the oldest and it's considered one of the top bakeries in Little Havana. And so we're here to get some pastelitos. We're hoping maybe for a guava pastry and a dulce de leche cookie and maybe something else. But really, Cuban pastries are known to be delicious and I want something delicious. So we're going in, we're gonna have ourselves some Cuban pastelitos. There are many Cuban bakeries here in Little Havana and Miami. All of them are very good. This one is one of the oldest and it's considered to be one of the best. This is Versailles Bakery. They also have a restaurant. Versailles is one of the oldest bakeries and restaurants here in Little Havana. People still come here. As you'll see, it's still very popular. It's very crowded. There's a lot of great little pastelitos, which are little pastries of various types. Cuban pastries that are really famous are like the guava turnovers, dulce de leche cookies, and some other stuff too. So we're going to get ourselves a couple of good things. I want something really tasty. I'm in the mood after that lunch for something really good. Let's get something good. Key lime pie, mousse, chocolate mousse. Okay, so that's a flan cake. That's dulce de leche, yeah. Miguelito. It's a coconut tart cocoa, apple, and guava. So we got some really classic Miami Cuban pastries. Here, these are one of the most classic. These are two turnovers. Both are warm. One has guava in it. The other one has guava and cheese. This is guava and cheese. That's one of the best. Then we got a dulce de leche eclair, which is like a really rich caramel. It's really good. And then here, a tres leches cake. That's a classic sweet across all Latino communities all over South America and in Cuba. And then here we got the key lime pie slice because Young likes key lime pie, even though she would never ask me to get it. I wanted to try it anyway. And so we got two coffees with milk, café con leche, and we're going to try them all. Dulce de leche eclair. That's good. It's really good. Dulce de leche, they take sweetened condensed milk and they cook it down until it's like a really rich, thick caramel. Rich, creamy, smooth, not particularly tangy. A lot of key lime pie can be tangy, and I like it that way. Yeah, this is more like an ice cream than a key lime pie. Key lime pie in the Keys, you get more like a lemon meringue where it's more gelatinous and more tangy. It's good. Anyway, this is still tasty. Guava pastries are always best when they're warm, and this is a warm guava pastry. Okay, this is a guava pastry, warm guava pastry, flaky outside, rich, tangy inside, very buttery. Tres leches cake, that means 3 milks, and that's usually because they use 3 different kinds of milk products in making this cake. They'll take a cake, they soak it with sweetened condensed milk usually.
I can see on the bottom.
They poke holes in it to let the milk soak into the cake. On top of it, they put like a heavy whipped cream. And I'm not quite sure what the other milk is, but 3 different milks in one cake. It makes the cake sweet, makes it moist. I've had better fish like cheesecake, but this is good.